Hey everyone, I am so excited. I'm about to make my first chocolate chip cake. It's not a triple layer, but it might be a double layer because I am making a heart cake and a smaller cake, and I want to lay them on top and I'll see how that comes out. So wish me luck. Right now I'm going to cream the butter and the sugar together. I did cut the sugar just a little bit because we're going to add some chocolate chips in there and it's going to be sweet already. I may even do a ganache, melt some chocolate chips and then drizzle it on top of the cake. So come with me and watch me get this done. Here we go. So I'm doing this, it's called creaming, and the instructions said to do it for 4 minutes. And the butter was already soft, room temperature. And somebody used my butter stick I had saving, but it was for a good cause, I guess. We had homemade pancakes over the weekend by my famous son, Nicolas. He loves to make pancakes when he comes home. So I was only left with one stick. Luckily, the ingredients only called for 1 3/4. So I just used my other butter I had that I used to keep in the fridge. All right, so we are still in this process. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. It did call for granulated sugar, and I added some other sugar. It might not be as granulated. It's that raw cane sugar, so maybe that wasn't a good choice, but I thought I'd try it and see what it tastes like. Okay, we're getting there. I definitely need one of those standing mixers because my arms and my hands tend to get tired, and this takes a long time and it's effort. And I just worked out actually, did some weights, trying to lose some weight and gain some more muscle. So all right, I'm gonna take a look at it and see what it looks like because my arms are already hurting. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Probably doesn't look like much, but next I will add the other ingredients, so stay tuned. So now I'm going to add the 3 eggs. I'm going to do that one at a time, and the eggs are said to be room temperature, so they're not exactly room temperature, but that's okay. We'll try it anyway. 1, 2. Making a cake is always messy. Any dessert it seems to be pretty messy and a lot of cleanup. So I usually like to get everything ready and prepared and have a cutting board or a bowl where I can put all my trash or my dirty spatula and so forth, just because cleaning up on an island or a surface is a lot of work. So I've mixed all 3 eggs together. And this is what I have to do when I don't have a stand mixer. Okay, so next thing is probably the milk, or is it the flour? So I know the recipe did say do the flour 3 different times. So I already combined the flour. I combined the flour with salt and the baking powder all together already. So it's already ready to go. It's been sitting, and I had already created the buttermilk. So I don't have the actual buttermilk because I don't use it. It's a little bit heavy or fattening. So I use my own homemade buttermilk. Oh, I'm sorry. I use my own homemade almond milk, and I add vinegar. What is it called? Apple cider vinegar inside, and I added the vanilla extract already in there, but I should have not and have added it just before the eggs. Hey, that's okay. Bakers make mistakes all the time, but I'm sure it's gonna work out because it's supposed to go in anyway. So, all right, so I am going to now look at the ingredients and the directions and see what comes next. Okay, so I am now ready to do an alternating ingredients. So I'm going to add some, maybe flour first. So I'm going to use a measuring cup, and add some flour. It says to do it 3 times. So this looks like it would be, so I'll probably do 2 cups at a time. I'll whisk that together. Or mix, not mix, whisk. Whisk is when I'm using this, and mixing is when I'm using the hand mixer. Or if I had a stand mixer, that's what I'd be using. All right, so that's done. And then I'll add a little bit of my homemade buttermilk. So it should be at like 3 different portions rather. All right, so that's being mixed. Oh gosh, it smells so good already. I'm ready. Ooh, yikes. All right, so I'm gonna add some more flour. 1 and 2. And it looks like 1/3 is left. I'll add that. I will mix, not whisk, but mix. Ooh, it's looking so good. I haven't eaten, and I want to make sure I make this cake first, and then I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to take it over to Jermaine's house, and hopefully I'll get a piece, right? She loves chocolate, and she had some chocolate brownies over the weekend, so I thought I'd make her chocolate chips because she also enjoys chocolate chip cookies. So I thought, hey, what a combination. Chocolate chip cake. All right, where did I leave off? The buttermilk. So 1 more portion is left, just like the flour. Here we go. Mixing. So again, this is why I need a standing mixer. Okay, and on my mixer, it looks like my battery's going low. It's already on red. I'm going to add this last portion of flour. I'm going to use my spatula and just kind of move things around a little bit. Just make sure I get everything. I'm going to use my knife so I can put that batter back in. I bet you want to see what this batter looks like, right? Well, it looks so good. Okay. Blending or mixing. Definitely not whisking. Oh, I'm so glad this part of the mixing is over. I just have 1 more ingredient, actually 2 more ingredients. The best part is the last part. Oh, my arm is tired. I'm going to give it a little shaky. All right, second to last is the remaining of the buttermilk. And you know what I did? It called for 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, but I think I put a little extra. So it might be like 1 1.5 maybe, or maybe 1 1/4. Hopefully I didn't do too much where I made the batter too liquidy. I don't want to liquefy it. So at this stage, I think I'm going to use my spatula 1 more time to bring it down from the edges and make sure everything is mixed together really well before I do this last part. And use my butter knife again and drop everything down. Okay. I would lick it, but I would taste the batter, but it has 3 raw eggs. But let's do it anyway. Oh my God. Vanilla, butter, sugar, salt. This better be good. All right, last blending or mixing. I sound like a teacher. Oh, I think I am. If you don't know, I am a early educator. I work with young children and their parents. I I coach families, help their children meet their milestones. But I also enjoy baking and cooking. My mom was a baker. Oh, I remember it said go fast on the last for 1 minute. Yes, my mom was a baker, and I don't know, she passed away, and I picked up where she left off because it always brought me close to her. Oh my gosh, she would make the most delicious chocolate cake. I mean, moist. She was definitely a beautiful, wonderful baker and cook, but her chocolate cake, I remember one time me and my family heading to Las Vegas, and maybe it was New Year's, maybe it was some sort of holiday, and my mom made this decadent chocolate cake, and she gave me a big portion. And on the road, I think we had little ones then, and my husband and I were just like in the car after like 2 hours of driving. We like break up that chocolate cake, and it was so good. Definitely. All right, I am done. I'm gonna just drop that in there. I'm gonna put this to the side, all my dirty dishes to the side, and next is the chocolate chip. All right, who's ready? Who's ready? Oh, by the way, there's the batter. There is the batter. This is, so what's next? Let's try. Oh, and let's see. The recipe also called to add I'm not sure if it was 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon of flour onto the chocolate chips. They look a little white because I doused them with some flour. That's what it said. All right, next is adding in the chocolate chips. Ooh, what does that look like? There's the powder. And I really enjoy this spatula over this one. Which do you prefer? This one has a wood handle and this one does not. Ooh, no, I'll save that for later. Okay, it says just to fold it in. So I'm just folding it in. I'm not really stirring, I'm just folding it in. You guys want to see what that looks like? Okay, ready? Okay, there it is. So, I'm gonna hold this because I left my camera stand somewhere. So I already folded it in actually. And this asked for, 1 cup of mini chocolate chips. I didn't have mini, so I added regular size morsels chocolate chips, and it's semi-sweet. There you go. All right, next I'm going to add it into the baking pans. Watch me do that next. Okay, I'm back and the cake is ready to go. So just do one more turn, and I have the red and the small heart, and I'm just going to use this to add it in, add the batter. Oh man, I really hope this comes out good. I hope she likes it. Oh, this looks like a lot of batter. A lot of batter. Maybe a real fat cake. And all right, so I think this might be done. I'm just going to shake it. This is something my mom did. You know, I really don't see a lot of bakers doing this, but my mom would always do this with her cakes. And next is a small one. So, you ready? Do the same thing, and I'm going to fill it up. I already have the oven preheated at 350. Oh my God, this is gonna be a big cake. And there, that's all I can get out. So now I'm gonna use the spatula and get all this the rest of the batter out that's stuck on this, I think they call it a ladle. Okay, so there's a little bit left in here that I'm gonna scrape out. There's no need to not use it. There's no need to not use what's left in the pan. And it doesn't look even, so I might have to take some out of the big red heart and add it here. You know what I need? I need that, you know what I need? I need that butter knife again to get, so I have the butter knife and let's see what it looks like, but we can always get the rest. I used the smooth side of the butter knife, not the rigid side. Let's see if there are any more that I can get out. A little bit more. Okay, and is this finicky? Nope, I won't do it. I think I had enough. I'm gonna pat this again. Should I drizzle some chocolate on top? I think I'll leave it at that. Next, it goes in the oven. So, all right, they're both ready to go. Oh my gosh, this is probably gonna be too fat. And this, I hope this raises. So I'm gonna put these both in. And I think the time is, I can't say because I didn't look at it, but I'm gonna clean my hands and I'm gonna go to the oven. See ya. So next, I am going to put these in the oven. I don't know the time, but I'll let you know. Okay, so now I am back at the oven and I found out and it says 30 minutes. So I'm gonna put the two cake pans inside for 30 minutes. Yes, they are different sizes, but hopefully everything will work out. Okay, we have one. I should have pulled it out. I always forget to do that. And the little teeny weeny one goes in. And that's it, goes in the oven. I'm gonna set the timer. I'll see you back when the cake is over and ready to set up, I guess. I guess I'm gonna put them on top of each other. I don't know, I haven't done this before, so wish me luck. So I set the timer for 30 minutes. I was just thinking, does it really matter the size of the cake pans? It's a small one versus a big one. I didn't weigh them each to see how much they weigh, what the difference was, but I will check them after 20 minutes and see what it's looking like, and I'll let you know. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they look like. I'm excited to taste it. I've never made, like I said, I've never made a chocolate chip cake. Looks like it's a vanilla batter. That batter was good, I must say, even though I try not to eat any uncooked cake batter or cookie batter at that, as long as it has eggs in it. But I couldn't resist. It smelled so good. The aroma was amazing. Yeah, so follow along, wait and see what this cake will look like. All right, so my heart cakes came out the oven. In the meantime, while I waited for 30 minutes, I made me a delicious Angus burger. Oh my gosh, I grilled some onions and I grilled some cherry tomatoes. I had a little bit of I added a little bit of barbecue sauce, and guess what? I had a glass of wine with it. Okay, 2 glasses. So I'm feeling good. This is definitely not made for kids. But here are my cakes. Can you see what's going on here? Can you see the hearts? Ooh. Ah! Okay, so my little cake is nice and firm. It's thick, it's firm. I actually, when I took it out, I put it upside down so it flattened it, because when it originally came out, it had a little tower at the center, and that's not really a good look for frosting. And then my big heart, which I actually put in a pie, or yeah, I guess you call it a pie or a cookie, or a pie dish pan, I guess you could say. And I don't know if that made a difference, but please fell. And it kind of broke, maybe because I took it out the pan too soon, and then it kind of cracked. So there's a little crack in the center, but that's okay. It'll stay firm. So the idea of this is to maybe put it on top, and you probably can't see it, but it's kind of cute. I need to make the frosting. I'm going to make the frosting, but don't tell anyone. I ran out of butter, like I said earlier, but I do have some Imperial vegetable oil sticks. And I know back in the day we used a vegetable oil, vegetable stick. I mean, prior to that was lard, but this is kind of a little bit different. It was created in the early 1900s, and it really is a stabilizer. It keeps your frosting firm. So I won't tell the birthday girl, because we did have a conversation about that, about her not using lard and not purchasing desserts from the grocery store, because she knows, and I did also, that they use lard. So this is not lard, this is vegetable oil. And if you don't know, lard is made from pig fat. And it's when you're cooking bacon and then you save it and then it firms up. So that's not what it is. This is, I'd say vegetable oil is used mainly for people who are vegetarians, who don't want to use the butter, because we know where butter comes from the cow, the cream. So that's what we're going to use today. I've never used vegetable oil to make buttercream frosting. So today I'm going to. So let's see what it turns out to be. All right, guys, I am about to bring over the large cake. And like I said earlier, it broke. And, oh, it's breaking. So there it is. It's broken. It is what it is. I'm going to put a dollop on here. 1, 2, maybe 3. And spread it out. The guy who I follow, who made this, he said put a lot. And yes, I did notice that it was a little challenging to spread with chocolate chips in your frosting. I don't think I'll add another dollop. And I mean, I'm not a professional. It is what it is, right? So I actually can't find my smaller version of this, and I totally forgot what it's called. Let's see. I mean, you can definitely tell it's not butter. Hopefully she won't be too mad. So I'll add a little bit more. Sweet to me. Is it sweet to someone else? Then that's another story. It's definitely sweet to me. So this is what it is. Let me bring it a little bit more out. Okay. It's cute. It's giving cute. Definitely giving cute. And I'm gonna put my little guy on here. Smash it in a little bit. Oh, perfect. Right in the center. And I am going to add more cream. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. All right, so definitely didn't come out the way I expected, but I mean, it's my first time trying it out. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I feel bad smothering my cake with all this stuff, but okay. That's what the American people like, right? Yeah, it's a little messy. Probably should go to school for this. Let's see. I guess so I won't need my scraper after all, because it's not a complete full cake. Or rather, it's not all the same. I wish I could cut it and taste it, but it's for someone else. I do feel bad that I'm smothering this cake, but hey, I tried. I won't do it again. Definitely would not add this again. Okay, well, maybe I can taste it. Let's see. Okay, so I did cut a little piece. That's probably the wine talking. Cake definitely came out good. But I'm gonna work on this frosting a little bit more.